leaving me. Everyone's leaving me, Terry. Yeah, I'll do that first, yeah. All right, good evening, everybody. Let's stand up and warm up, stretch. Go this way. I trust in Ainsley that she's somewhere. She very kindly gave me a music stand. Roll your shoulders forward. Roll them back. Everyone good, a big sigh. Go, woo! So glad y'all came out. A little bit of singing before we go. Let's take it. Breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Ready? Breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. In for 4, out for 8. Ready? Breathe in and out. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 4, out for 12. Ready? Breathe in and out. 1, 2. Don't worry about that. 5, 6. Thank you. 9, 10, 11, 12. Everyone clap for Ainsley. Thanks, Ainsley. That didn't help. All right, in for 4, out for 16. Ready? Breathe in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bravo. B flat major, please. Nice and loose. Obey, 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 obey. And. Obey, 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 obey. 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 Nice and loose in your body. Just making sound. 2 more. 1 more. Bravo. D major, please. D major. Oh, that was beautiful. D major. Great. Little nail, little hammer. I want everybody to go. Ning, 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 ning. Ah. Uglier. Man. Uglier. 2 more. 1 more. Woo! Good. D major again, please. Hip, hip, ho, 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 ho. Ah. Hip, hip, ho, ho, ho. Hip, hip, ho, ho. Plenty of bounce. Hip, hip, ho, ho. 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 3 more. Hip, hip, ho. 2 more. Hip, hip, ho. 1 more. Hip, hip, ho. Woo! Very nice, very nice. D major one more time. Now legato. Stretch the sound. Make it music. Crescendo as you sing. That's much better. Thank you, crescendo. That's beautiful. Thank you. Keep going. That's a gorgeous sound. Keep going. 1 more. Beautiful blue. Love it. B flat major, please. B flat major. I love to sing. And. I love to sing. 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 Keep going. I love to sing. 2 more. I love to sing. 1 more. I love to sing. Bravo. Give me a D, please. Basses and altos hum that go. Tenor and soprano. Bravo. Everyone sing that on E. Bravo. I want you to crescendo on that note for 4 counts and then decrescendo for 4 counts. Ready? Go. 2, 3. Good. Let's repitch. Can your pitch not be affected by the exercise? That's why we do it. Here we go. Here it is. D again. That was good. Ready, and. Louder. More tense. Softer. Bravo. Have a seat and take out the Magnificat, please, as you're getting it out. So again, we know we're taking a pivot here, but a good one. You know, the funny thing about this is when I came up with this Vespers program, this is totally true. I have the Spotify data to prove it. When I was coming up with this Vespers program, this was the original piece in the slot Dixie is. And while we will still do that first movement, we're going to put it away for tonight. Let the air cut out of that a little bit, but we're going to make this our focus tonight along with Foray and some Talus. But this piece was in that slot originally, and so that's why I was able to come up with it so fast that night. It wasn't because I have some encyclopedic knowledge of choral music, though I do know a lot of choral music. It was because it was already there in my head. I had the score ready. That's why I was able to send it out that night. It's an amazing piece. I was sitting here talking to Terry. It's so beautiful. It is, you're going to notice actually some similarities with the Handel. So again, Vivaldi is sort of like one of the world's first music superstars. He predates Handel, sort of as what we consider the early Baroque era, not super early, not Monteverdi, but he is famous as a violinist, but he was a church composer as well. And he writes in this incredible evocative style. Those of you who know the Four Seasons, you'll catch glimpses of that here. There's all sorts of drama and color and beautiful painting here. And also the Magnificat text, again, the reason it was in that Vespers program is because this is a text always sung at Vesper services, the Song of Mary, which is another one of, I actually think, as I'm thinking about my favorite Latin texts, and we have lots of choral musicians in here who have sang all this stuff, I think this is my favorite. You know, this is Mary, she has the baby Jesus in her womb, and then she sort of has this hypnotic fever dream, imagining a world that is right, where the humble are raised up and the mighty are brought down, a world of sort of all this, that world without end, as we say at the end. And is everyone open here to the first movement? This beautiful, short but chordal movement. We're saying the opening text. Magnificat. Everyone say Magnificat. Magnificat. Anima. Anima. Mea. And what we're singing here, and you should write this in, is my soul doth magnify the Lord. Magnify. My soul the Lord does, if you're Yoda or if you're reading this literally. All right, let's read it on text, see what happens. Here are your pitches. 1, 2, 3, and. Full stop. Go. Turn the page. And. Beautiful reading. Beginning again. Can we read on DDD? And everyone, this is all forte. So even as you're sight reading, you're going to read aggressively on DDD. The whole opening movement's forte. Here we go. Beginning again. Think about our warm-up from earlier. DDD. 3, and. Bravo. Just that much. You know when we crescendoed in that warm-up? Right? Do you know that middle part, right when the middle of our crescendo? That's our opening volume. Forte again, just the opening phrase. 3, go. Can it just be like Technicolor lights in front of your face, right? How does your soul become magnified? It has to look like, you know that scene in Willy Wonka where they're in the tunnel, right? That's what we want here, right here. Almost horrifying in its depth. One more time, the opening phrase, then we'll go on. DDD, 3, and. Yes. Going on. Bravo, sing that phrase again. Sing that phrase again after the fermata. On D again? Yeah. Ready, D. D. Tenor. Whole first page, forte. Whole first page is forte on D. 3, and. Eyes out. Stretch. Turn the page. Read well. 3, and. 2, 3. Soprano. Forte. Marvelous. Everyone look at measure 5. Can I just hear bass and soprano on D? Bass and soprano, D. 3, 4. Come on, soprano. I know it's low. Grind it out. Nice, soprano. 2, less nice. And this is like a warm-up. Go. Bravo, bravo. Yeah, watch that. Very good. Just watch that whole step from the C natural to B5. Now can I have alto and tenor measure 5? Alto and tenor measure 5. We're going to make this performance ready right now. D, alto, tenor. 3 and 4. One. Two, 3. 2, tenor. 2. Nice. Look at measure 5, tenor and alto. You dance around each other a little bit. Can I hear tenor alone once at 5? 3 and D. 2. 2. 1, 2. And. Good. Stop there. Altos join us at 5. Tenors, make sure you get up to those notes. Leap above the altos. Altos stay strong. 3 and D. 2. Tenor. 1. 2. 2, 3. 2. Everybody now measure 5. Everyone now measure 5. Remember, we're forte. Every time you have a half step, I want it to be like grinding teeth. 3 and go. 2. 1, 2, 3. 2. Beautiful. Beginning on text. 3. Stop for a second. Good. So let's talk about how we sing forte when it's in middle voice. So 2 things. 1, when it's not super duper high, and really every person in this room right now is singing at middle voice. How do we make something intense? We up the intensity of it. Right? So we up the resonance of it, right? So when we go ming, 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 that's not just because it's funny for me to hear you sing that way, though it is. But the real reason we do it is we're upping the resonance or the intensity of our sound, the slightly nastiness of our sound, right? So again, you don't want to sound ugly. We want to sound beautiful and full. We don't want to sound nasal and short. That's not the style. But if you could bring a little bit of extra ring into it, that's actually, instead of us pushing sound, that's going to create the ring we want. We want giant in-tune chords. Beginning again. 3, up. Yes. Okay, I'm just stopping you because that's exactly right, okay? Can you please just do that every time? All right, whole movement now, beginning again. I won't stop. 3, and. Yeah. Good, sing that, good. Sing Anima Mea. Anima, right? Here we go, Anima. You sound beautiful. Keep it up. 1 and 2. Tenor. Off. And. Soprano. Go be early. Go. Bravo. Whole thing from the beginning again. Whole thing from the beginning again, then we'll move on. Can you think about two things in this? Can you, every time you see an accidental in a chord, certainly if you have it, a sharp or a natural, and it actually doesn't matter if you know how to read music or not. It doesn't matter how good you are at reading music. It really doesn't. If you see a funky cymbal by your note, sing it with a little extra pepper. Sing it with a little extra juice when you get there. That is always going to be your friend. Here we go, beginning again. 3, up, ma. Soprano, alto, a little extra juice. Tenor. Soprano, extra juice. Soprano again. Soprano again. Tenor and bass. Bass coming up. Tenor. Bass. Soprano. Everybody. Tenor, wait for me. It's so good to hear you again. I feel like the month of January was a lot of fighting, and it's great to hear how absolutely beautiful this choir is in your full glory again. Thank you. All right, let's look at music. Now, movement 2 is mostly solos. So everyone look with me at page 3 there. The soprano soloist sings, "And my spirit hath rejoiced in God, my Savior." And the music sounds like that. Bumpy, bum, 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 bum. I'm happy, happy. Then, everyone look at page 5, and this is where we're going to bring our attention in. The alto soloist comes in. Give me an F, Terry. For he hath regarded the humility of his servant. For behold, from henceforth all generations shall call me blessed. Then turn the page. And this is one thing that sets this piece unique to me as far as Vivaldi's sacred music goes. There's little moments like this throughout the piece where usually in pieces like this, it's soloist, choir, soloist, choir. There's little special movements here where that line gets blurred. And this is one. Omnes, meaning all generations. The soloist goes, Omnes. And you all come in and scare everybody singing Omnes loud. All right? So can everyone sing Omnes here at measure 27? Just right on it. Then we'll get into it. And 1, 2. That was really good. Do that again. Here we go. 1 and 2. Good. And I wonder, actually, let's make that a eighth note rest. Omnes. Ready? Say that. Omnes. Yeah, get off of it, because then you'll line up with the alto. All right, sing that again, everybody. 1 and 2. Omnes. Before take the time. 1 and 2. Omnes. Yeah. Okay. Now let's get into it. So, I'll be the alto soloist at 21. This is 21. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quiores vexiro militatem ancile sue, ecce ex hoc, beata, beata benedictus, omnes generatio, omnes generatio. Hey! All right, then you do it again. So let's look at that. Here's 34. 34. Let's take it off text for a second because the text scansion is a little weird. So 34. Can we sing this on DDD? A little under tempo. 1 and 2 and D and go. Good. And then can this omnis? Actually, let's stay consistent. Let's make that eighth note rest too. That's a change for what I've marked, but I kind of like this us clipping it. It's more theatrical. All right, can we read it again? Sorry, yeah, the final nest. Yeah, eighth note rest. All right, here's 34. DDD again. 3 and 4. Yeah, get off it. Good, good, good. And then sopranos, just mark that those are eighth notes. Guys, in this piece, there's a lot of single eighth notes. And you're going to find very quickly when we turn the page to movement 3, a lot of hard to read necessarily single 16th notes. So bar them or beam them if it helps you. It's there because of the text, the syllables. But just to know when eighth notes appear is helpful. All right, here's 34 again, on a little faster on DDD. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, yeah, sopranos, can you sing for me once? 3 and 4. Yeah, some of you just don't want to believe that B2 are eighth notes, but they are, I promise. All right, everybody now, 34 again, DDD, then we'll put it on text. 1, 2, 3, and D. Good, now can you speak it? Speak it once on text. Speak it, no, and let's get the words right. Everyone say omnes. Gene. Razzi. Ones. So this is tricky because it's omnes generationes, and you're off really fast. Speak it once, 1, and speaking, ready, go. Omnes generationes. Yeah, and get off it. And everyone, can we break after the first omnes? Omnes generationes. Speaking again, 34, ready, go. Good, very good. Can we sing it that way now? 34. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Good, again, and get off the nest even faster. And more of a break before the first omnes. 3 and 4. Go. Everyone sing nest for me. Nest, last nest, sing it for me. 3 and 4. Yes. Again, 3 and 4. Yes. Good. Now sing the whole thing. Sopranos, you still don't want to believe the eighth notes. I believe in you. All right, believe in eighth notes. 34 again, please. 3 and 4. Oh. I love it. Now let's get into it. So let's begin at 32. I'll be the alto soloist, and you all need to run me over. Run the soloist over. The soloist doesn't finish their phrase. You all scare the audience. It's awesome. All right, here we go. 32. Yeah, 1 and 2. Omnes generat. Wait. Keep me day. That was bad. All right, here we go. Ready and omnes generatio. Good, sopranos. Can I just hear you once by yourselves? Slow mo. 3 and 4. Good. Now fast, sopranos. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That was beautiful. One more time. 32. And 1 and 2. Omnes generatio. Go. Good, very good. We'll pray on that. Okay, go with me now. Then is a tenor solo. The tenor finishes the text by saying, "He who is mighty hath done great things, and holy is his name." And it's a great little moment because "et sanctum," and he just sings the word name for these long melismas. It's very cool. All right, everyone go to movement 3, page 24. Now you're probably saying, wait, we went from 9 to 24. In this edition, there were some alternative versions of movement 2. You probably saw those in the PDF. I just didn't want to waste paper because we're not going to do this. So we go right to 24, but nothing has gone wrong. This is actually very right. All right. Everyone look at this. My favorite parts of Vivaldi's Four Seasons, which if you've not listened to, or actually any of Vivaldi's concertos, any of Vivaldi's string music, everyone loves the fast stuff, right? Right? We love that, or we love bum beep ba ba bum bum beep ba bum beep ba da boom ba beep bum. Right? We love that stuff. My favorite Vivaldi is all the slow stuff. I actually think the slow stuff is super evocative, is super mysterious, is super cool. And so et misericordia, the text here is, and his mercy is from generation unto generation. All right? And it's a little bit of a sort of imitative fugue thing. It's not really a fugue, but it's sort of imitation, which you'll see. And so we'll do what we usually do, which is let's everyone look at the alto part. So if you look at my score, there's two things I want you all to mark. At this first, give me a C, Terry. I have two things. Over the little eighth notes, I have an arrow driving to the long note. So put that in. And you can put it on your own part when the time comes. Then I have a notation that was taught to me, and it's called a wail. Okay? Now, it was taught to me by this woman named Jeanette Sorrell, and Jeanette Sorrell is the conductor of one of the best Baroque ensembles in America, which just happens to be based out of Cleveland, Ohio. And Jeanette Sorrell is an amazing conductor and woman, and it's a type of Baroque notation where it's sort of like a quick, big crescendo on the front end of a note, and then it tapers off. So it sounds like this. Give me a C again. I lost it. Makes sense to everybody? Can we all just sing that together? Everyone's in alto. On DDD. 3 and 4 and lead. 2, 1. Yeah, but we're slow. Bum, 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 bum. Everyone's in alto again. 3 and 4. Go. Good. Stop. Good. Do that again for me. Do that again. Now that we've got the timing down, can we have more of a wail on the long note? The first time you did it was great. The second time you thought too much. 3 and 4. Wail. 1 and. Stop. That's so musical. Okay, then everyone keep looking at the alto part. But again, you're going to apply this to your own part when it happens. Then after a use, every time I want everyone to put a break. And musically it breaks, but it's just good to know about it. A use. Then we get into this next motive. And this next motive is short and sparkly. Give me an E natural. Right? Now, this is the one where the 16th notes are very difficult to see. All right? So we're just going to, again, this is actually a really clear addition, except for this one problem, which is really annoying in this movement. But you'll get it pretty soon. Can we all sing the second motive? This is beat 4 of measure 6. Beat 4 of measure 6. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Good. And can it be short and can it go somewhere? Can it crescendo? Here we go. And 3 and. Bravo. Can we all read this movement now? Everyone on your own part, but use that information we just learned. Here we go. Let's start with the alto entrance. Everyone's on DDD. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. Bass. Soprano. Tenor. Bass. Good, stop, and we'll stop there. Good, let's learn the first section. Good, good, good. Can I just hear alto and bass at measure 5? Alto and bass, everyone else is studying. Here we go. Alto start, D, 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 3 and 4, and. Bass. Big jump. Two, and 3, 4, 1. Alto. Bravo, good, stop there, good. Now can I hear, starting at measure 7, sopranos and tenors. Sopranos and tenors. So altos and basses are duetting through that phrase. Sopranos and tenors are duetting, and they match them up. Here we go. Soprano start. 1 and 2 and. Tenor, come in. Tenor. Good, stop there. Let's put that all together. Very nice. Very good job, everybody. Starting at measure 5. Now, I know that we're still hammering out notes, but we now, even as we're learning notes, build in that phraseology. I want to hear more wail. Every time you have a long note, we want to hear bloom. We should hear boom, bloom, bloom. Here we go. Alto start. 3 and 4 and. Bass stretch. Bass. Oh, I love it, basses. Soprano. Blue. Bass. Tenor. Yes, good job. Bass. Tenor. So alto. Coming up. Stop there. Very good sight reading, everybody. You're getting it. Let's go back now. That was a great job. Let's do it back to pick up to 14, and let's do the same exercise in reverse. So can I hear tenors? Tenors, you're going to start at beat 3 of 13. So sopranos will come in next. So we're hearing tenors and sopranos. Tenor start. Here we go, tenors. 1 and 2 and D. Soprano. Good job, tenor. Stay in there. Nice. Good, 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 good. Clean out here. Tenors and soprano study. Let's hear now altos and basses, starting with the basses at 14. Basses at 14. Beautiful work, everybody. Really good. Here we go, basses. 14. And, so yeah, starting up their basses. And 1. And D. Alto. Come together. Breathe. Feel that pulse underneath you. Nice. Oh my gosh, so good. Everybody do one thing. We look at bottom of 27. Can everyone put a breath before beat 4? A progenite in progenites. And again, not a break, but we just want to observe that phraseology break. It'll just add, it'll sculpt the phrase a little more. All right, everybody, we're going to start with the tenors. Pick up the measure 14. Tenors start on beat 3. Everyone else come in when it's time at 14. Tenors beat 3 of 13. On DDD. 1 and 2. DD. Good, 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 good. Let's just do that all again. We need to rep it. Very good. Same place. Tenors B3 13. Very good, everybody. And 1 and 2 and soprano. Good, 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 good. You're great. Good, good, good. Sopranos. Can I see your sopranos at 14? And I want you to have courage. Courage is the name of the game here. Here's 14. 3 and 4 and. Yeah, do that every time. That was so beautiful. All right, tenors now. Beat 3 of 13. And 1 and 2 and. Soprano. Yes! Build it. Stretch. Keep going. Bass. Tenors. Stretch. Even as you sight read. Bass. Yes. And 1 and 4 and. Great reading, everybody. Really, 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 really good. All right, let's move on. We'll come back and frame in the rest of that next week, but that's just going to be great. All right, feci potentiam. It has nothing to do with potatoes, but I just think of feci potato every time I see it. And this is a great movement. This is, he hath showed strength with his arm. All right? Actually, before we even sing it, can everyone go, feci potentiam? Ready, and go. Feci potentiam. Yeah, but can we start mezzo forte? And by the time we get to 10, you put the tenuto over the 10, and that's loud. Everyone say, feci potentiam. 1, 2, go. Feci potentiam. Bravo. Turn the page. Listen, everyone look at measure 9. In brachio suo. Say that ready and go. In brachio suo. And that means in his arms. He has showed strength in his brachio, like Brachiosaurus, right? Right? I mean, that literally, yeah, right? That's the deal, right? Brachio suo. Everyone speak at 7. Speak at 7. Oh, and also, you're not going to breathe between 8 and 9. So it's going to sound like this. Feci potentiam in brachio suo. And it goes fast where you'll have breath, I promise. Speaking at 7. So you're not going to breathe between measure 8 and 9. You're not going to breathe between measure 8 and 9. Speaking at 7. 1, 2, go. Everyone say brachio. Ready and go. Brachio. Yeah, not ch. Cross that and put a K if that helps you. It's not brachio, brachio. Feci potentiam in brachio suo. Everyone speak that again at 7. 1, 2, 3. Go. And then the next best part of this text, dispersit. Everyone say dispersit. Good. It means he has scattered the proud. Dispersit. Superbos. Good. And then the next line, mente. Cordis. Heart. Sui. So in the imagination of their hearts is what that means. Mente cordis sui. So he hath should strengthen his arms. He has scattered the proud in the imaginations of their hearts. Woo. All right. All right. Everyone now pick up the measure 11. This is where we say dispersit. Let's speak this. Oh, and actually, let's do this first. Can everyone take their right hand like this? And just like flick, like you're casting someone off. Everyone go like this. Max. I want everyone to go dispersit and ready and go. Dispersit. That's what we want that gesture to feel like. Dispersit. Can we speak that? This is pick up the measure 11. Everyone their own part. We'll go a little under tempo. Speaking. 1 and 2. Soprano. Yeah. So speak everything. Speak everything though. Good job. Good. Like you're very obedient. You're like, I sang what he wanted. Yeah, speak it all. That's my fault. All right, dispersit. Here we go. With articulation. 1 and 2. Dispersit. Good. Everyone look at 16. It's our fun thing you get to tell you, go home and say this word to people. Hemiola. It's not a bone in your leg. It's a musical term. Hemiola is when we have a sense of 2 in 3/4, right? So we're in 3/4. And so the best thing you can do is not worry about that. The best thing you could do to make a hemiola happen is to read the rhythms as they are. Mente cordi sui. Everyone speak 16 for me. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, here's what I want to do. Fun activity. Still not singing. Terry's going to play the chords and the accompaniment underneath, and I want us all to speak. Okay? Bum, 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 bum. Here, he's going to give you the intro, too, so you can come in nice and loud at fecit. All right? Beginning, we're speaking. Beginning, we're speaking. Beginning, we're speaking. Beginning, we're speaking. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Speaking, ready, go. Boring. Stop. Boring. If you can't speak it musically, you will never sing it musically. Speak it musically. All right, again, Terry was very musical. Match his energy. 1, 2, 3. Ready, go. Good, yes, go, stop there. Good, look at 18. That was fun, right? 18, it has a half note, but it's a dotted chord. It's a dotted half note, so it's 3 beats. Just a typo. That was really, I don't know what's happening back there. I was having too much fun with the potatoes. Fetchy potato song. All right, now, can we sing this? Can we sing this slowly, starting on your choral parts on DDD? So let's take text out for a minute. Let's get these chords really in tune so they ring. Here's measure 3. 1, 2, D. Good, stop. We're all on DDD. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Don't breathe. Yes, in altos, that's me. It's a F sharp. We want a major chord there. Good, 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 good. Let's do that again. Same exercise. Starting at 3, maybe just a touch faster. We're still on DDD. No text yet. DDD. And 1 and 2 and D. Good, 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 good. Then we're going to get to real fun. Okay, so now can we put it on text just at that tempo still? Now, people, listen. Again, I hope you feel how I feel right now, which is, I continue to feel like I'm hearing you. I continue to feel like we're working on the things and learning the things that we need to learn to just continue to become a better choir. And, repertoire is our literature, right? And so, again, it's not to say, again, we're going to look at that first movement of the handle too. So we're not getting away from it all. But this just allows us to improve as a choir, to grow together, to work on a more detailed level. You can always squeeze out the notes. I've been a part, maybe you have too, I've been a part of some pretty wild performances where somehow we got from beginning to end. But that's not really what we're here to do. We're here to live in the joy of music, and we're here to work on the fine-tuning of things because it's going to be great. So to that end, I want everyone now, look at measure 3. Can we put it on text, and can we do it all right away? Can I challenge you to do it all right away? Meaning, and I know it's not going to be perfect, but let's try. All right? Crescendo, right? Articulation where we want it. Fecit potentiam, right? Dispersit, right? Even under tempo. Can it be great right away? Can you not wait for the performance to be great? Here we go. You can do it. 1, 2, and. Good. Oh my God, so good. Can everybody, 2 things. Can everyone get off of your dotted quarter note sooner? Fecit potentiam. 1, sing it, go. Good. Now with Terry's help, here's measure 3. And we'll go on. 1, 2, 3. Still, you're still late. I want you to get off of the dotted quarter note. I want there to be daylight. I want there to be air. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Do it again, just so make sure it wasn't a fluke. Here we go. 1, 2, and. Yes. Do it again. And. Good. One more time. But here's the intro. This will eventually go faster, but let's see where we'll land on tonight. Here's the intro. Measure 1. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Good. All right, everyone now look at measure 5. Sorry, movement 5. Next one. All right, I love this thing. This is what convinced me of this piece. So the Deposuit is the most in-your-face text in this movement. So the text is, he hath put down the mighty from their seat and hath exalted the humble. And how does Vivaldi decide to write it? He writes it as that the whole orchestra, all the strings, the entire choir is singing unison, in your face, right from the beginning, runs, right, and scales. So let's read this. This is quite fun. Here we go. Everybody, so if you find it's supposed to be unison. You're not making a mistake. On DDD, here at DDD. Oh, 1 and 2. D. Keep going. 1. D. Good. Very nice. Good. Good. Do that again. Do that again. Whole thing again. Let's read the whole thing. Here we go. And 1 and 2. D. Good. So good. Thank you. One thing. Can we just, even though we're on DDD, let's sing great. D D D D D D D D D D D D. Sing with your best voice. Here we go. Oh, 1 and 2. D. Good. Stop there. Good. Now can we do it a little faster? D D D D D D D D D D D D D. Almost like it's in one. Here we go. And 1, 2. D. Good, good, good. Now let's try something. Everyone say deposuit. Potentes. Potentes. Deseres. Can everyone speak the beginning? And 1 and 2. Commas are super important. Can you observe every single one? Do not sing through a comma. Make sure that you break at every single comma. Here we go. And 1 and 2. Good. Now can you sing that? Here we go. And 1 and 2. Good. Do that again. Do that again. Do that again. Deposuit potentes, potentes, desere. 1, 2. De. Good. Sorry, I forgot the ending part. Everyone say humiles. Remember, no H in Italian and Latin. Vi humiles. Good. Let's read on. Good. Now let's have 15, 16. Everyone's at 16 now. DDD. Back to DDD. And 1 and 2. D. Good. Stop there. Good. All right. Fun. Let's go now. Super duper slow. Super booper slow. That's new. Let's start at measure 21. 21. Yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Shh. Yep. Yeah, no special harmony. All right, stop talking about it. Just mark it. Let's go. Here we go. Start at 21. Thank you, Misty, for picking that. Here's 21. Here we go. D, D, D. 1 and 2 and go. Good, stop. Let's go at 25, super duper slow. So here's 25. 1 and 2 and T. And. Again, 25. Again, 25. 1, 2, 3. No, still slow. Still super slow. 1 and 2 and T. And. Good. Now at tempo-ish. Here's 21. D, 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 D. Here's 21. 1 and 2 and go. Good. Everybody now on text at measure 16, 17. Text at 17. Here we go. And 1 and 2. Good. Let's hammer that out once and for all. So, very good, everybody. Let's hammer that out once and for all. I want everyone to hold the downbeat of 19. Let's take it off text for a second. Everyone, DDD, we're going to hold the downbeat of 19, but we're going to start at pick up to 15 to pick up to 17 there. All right? But we're going to hold the downbeat of 19 on that C. Here we go. 1 and 2. D. Hold. Good. So ask yourself, if you didn't nail it, were you high or were you low? And do the opposite thing this next time. All right, here we go. Here we go. 1 and 2. D. Good. Now faster. And 1 and 2. D. Good. Now on text. And 1 and 2. D. Nice job, everyone. Good. All right, put that one away. I want to frame one more in tonight. No, I don't. Everybody, take out the fore, please. Very good work on that. People, it's so good to hear you. That's just going to absolutely fly. Again, all string accompaniment as well. It's just going to absolutely be beautiful. And you'll note all those solos in there. I'll send note about that. Next week might be a smidge too soon, but certainly the week after is when we'll probably iron out those solos. Several soprano things, tenor thing, bass thing, something for all parts. And so we'll look at those the coming week. So take a look at those, see what works for you. There's a beautiful soprano duet. It's wonderful. All right. So, all right, two things. All right, first off, the goal, remember, I will say one thing that's tricky about this is, of course, the French, right? The pitches sort of come together. And French is for an English speaker, is a very difficult second language. It always is. It's a very difficult language to sing. There's a lot of sounds that don't make sense. And again, remember, if you're someone who's really good at French and you're hearing the most heinous French in your life surrounding you, all right? That's okay to an extent. Because again, remember, our job here is to create the macro, right? The macro has to sound convincing. The micro around you might be chaotic, but I'm listening for the macro. So what I want to do is let's just go phrase by phrase, and we can sing it beautifully. But let's see if we can refine a couple things to my ear and see what happens. All right, here we go. Pick up to 14, please. Basses. Oh, 1 and 2 and 3. Good. We just have to really get in the habit of being more rhythmic in this motive. It just always drags. It's always behind. You will always be behind. So just counter, just right away from the jump, say must move faster. I, individual, must move faster. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Yeah, you can do it when Terry doesn't play the triplets. The triplets are what throws you. Let's rehearse with the triplets. So you have to own your rhythm. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Bravo. That's perfect. Bravo. Bravo, bravo, good. Oh, I love it. Can we just sing measure 30 and 31 for me? Can they be more in tune? You guys are being a little lazy with the intonation. Here's 30, 31. 30. Well, I'll get your question in a second. 2 seconds, 2 seconds. I got you. 3 and 4. Good. With the accompaniment now. 3 and 4. Good. And can we get the beat? Can we make sure that 4 isn't too long? And let's get s and y right in time. In sopranos, just your C, and it's displaced in the accompaniment. The C just has to be more steady and probably on a hair side higher. One more time, do let's do 3 and 4. Bravo. Yeah. Question, please. All right, fabulous. Look at that. A plus. Love it. All right, here we go. 2 things I want to do on this. Everyone look at page 4. And maybe it's the page turn, maybe it's not. I'm just never convinced by the alto entrance. And I love you, altos. But you have to have more of a presence when you come in here, okay? So if we start at 19, whatever everyone has at 19, 3 and 4. Good, stop. Everyone see where we are? Shh. Measure 19. This is measure 19. Nella. Nell. 3 and 4. Good. And it's paisible, eval for English speakers, paisible. Paisible, nuit, not pas. Wait, one more time. 19. 3 and 4. Good. De la, not day, de la. De. When in doubt, I'm telling you, when in doubt, it's always going to be okay? Like 8 times out of 10, you honestly, if you're guessing at a vowel right in French right now, I swear to God, you will not go wrong going all right, most of the time. A, and actually A is much more rare, I promise you. All right, here we go. Here's 19, 3 and 4. That's much better. Go to the next sentence, please. Here we go. Sing it. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Stop. Good. Can we sing that? Good. Stop. Very nice. Sing it on DVD once. That phrase. Those 3 measures. 1 and 2 and 3. D. 8 Eighth notes. Now on text, now on text, now on text, now on text. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Altos, your A natural is better when we sing DDD. It's just you need to pick a cooler valve, puissante. You need to pick a more singery valve. We need that A natural to be great. One more time. I'm being picky because you're great. Rip on. 1 and 2 and 3. Good, stop there. Very good, very good. Two things. Let's go back first to. No, actually, let's start. Pick up to 52. People, this is the exact moment where singing in. Yeah, sorry, what? Yeah? Oh, sorry. So this is pick up to 52. Measure 52. So everybody, when we get here, two things to think about here. One, this is the moment where absolutely singing absolute straight on the beat 4/4 is the most important. And that includes, everyone go with me to measure 53, 54. 54 especially. Di, a, lu, bli, de, te, wa. Do not get caught into the triplets. Ba, beep, ba, ba, beep, ba, ba, right? Or a tenor part. Ba, ba, beep, ba, ba. Do not sing a swingy eighth note there. It has to be absolutely straight. If you're like, oh, but that contrasts against the accompaniment, that's the whole point. That's the music, okay? Here we go. Pick up to 52. G, la. Text is fine right now. No, actually, no text. D, D, D. D, D, D. 1 and 2 and 3. D. Yes, that's the music. Now, when we put it on text, let's not have that go away. Ki la now, please. Pick up the 52. Ki la. 1 and 2 and forte. Rehearsal. Bravo. Just two things to work on here. Very nice, everybody. Really great. Good, beautiful stuff. Look at page 15. This is measure 68. There's an incredible duet, right? So it's basically the same, except it's not, right? And the thing that's really not the same is that the tenors have this counter melody here, starting at measure 68. So can I just hear soprano and tenor, please, and pick up to 68? Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3. Tenor. go. Yes. Now look. Stop. Go. Thank you. Good. Thank you. Look at beat 3. Everyone now. Look at 71. I need everyone. There's no comma, but let's put a break in after beat 3 so that we can all come together on this. So this forte rings together. Right now we schmooze into it, and there's no definition. Let's start now. Pick up to 60. Let's do this final section, please. Oh, Christmas. And basses, you really kind of got to get off waf eat faster than everyone else. You can just sort of die away, get your breath so that you're in on beat 4. Frankly, let's rehearse that. So actually, let's go back to pick up to 56. Pick up to 56 so that the basses can work this transition. Here we go, key lock. 1 and 2 and 3. Key. I have a soprano and alto. What am I going to say? What do I wish was better? Rhythm. Yes, it's 8. Your 8th notes are swinging. No, you know, no triplets for you. No triplets for you. He has triplets. Strings have triplets. Ba, beep, ba, 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 ba. You have to stay firm to that. All right, one more time. Key la. 1 and 2 and 3. Key. Soprano. Tenor. Tenor, you can bring it out. Tenor. Yes. Breathe together. Yeah. Don't lose your energy. Non retardando to the very end. Just like the breeze. Eyes up. Money. All right, take out the towels, please. Take out the towels. Great work, everybody. Again, I want to do that for our Lift Every Voice Festival. I think it'll be totally ready by then. Give us a little juice. We'll do it in the concert as well, but it'll just give us a second performance. You sing it so beautifully. All right, here's what I want us to do. We're all going to be very adventurous tonight. All right, with our final 15 minutes. So, can everybody... I don't want any text real quick because the text messes us up. Can everyone look at the opening chant and chip it at the beginning, right where it says chorus? Everyone see that? Yep. At the very beginning, with those little chant notes that mean freely and with the scansion of the text. Can we all just sing these notes on do-do-do? No dee-dee, do-do-do. Terry's just going to play along. 3, go. Everyone up in the octave? Good, so bass is up here with us. Do, do. One more time. 3, and. Do. Breathe. Yeah. So everybody, good. We're learning so much. So look at, you can barely see it, but anytime there's a little black line, do you see at the end of Polshimus? All right. We're just going to stop and breathe to reset together. You don't see it? We'll put one there. It's there, I promise. All right, here we go. So, all right, start there again. 3 and 4. for me. Wait for me. Beautiful. Do it again. Do it again from the chorus part. 3 and. Bravo. So everyone look at this. Say rerum. Creator. Poscimus. Ut solita. Clementia. Sis presul. Ad custodiam. The soloist sings to thee before the close of day. Then you all respond with creator of the world, we pray. Next phrase, that we with thy favor, you would be our God and keeper. All right, I'll be the soloist. Then you'll come in. Terry's still going to help us. Here we go. Te lucis ante terminum. You know, it's funny. Chant in its historical basis, right? Obviously, people were chanting for years. The human beings have always made sound. It's this weird thing we're able to do. We have this highly developed set of vocal cords that a lot of other animal species do not have, right? And it's allowed us to do things forever. But chant, twofold. One, it's what people did, but it was really a text delivery device, right? That was somewhat normal. And actually, this isn't just in the Christian faith, right? Similar chantish sounds in every major faith of the world that involves music in their worship. Some don't even consider this music per se, right? It's the way you communicate. And it has sort of a technical beginning to it, right? Because, okay, did they have microphones in 1100? No. They didn't have microphones for a long time. So how do you sing in big church? How do you even sing in small church? How do you communicate the text that you're wishing to communicate? You have to sing it. Because we all know you can sing text with far greater carry than you can speak it. And so what we're doing here is we're a text delivery device. And again, in our modern ears, we can't perceive it like someone in 1100 did. But in our modern ears, here's chant as something ancient, right? Chant something very fundamental. So much so that you don't even really need to know what we're singing about, even though this is very cool text. You don't even need to know what we're singing about to really understand that there's something deep and metaphysical here. All right, one more time, we're going to sing this, and then we're going to go on to the polyphony, the parts when we get there. Here, Terry Stone. Here we go. I'll sing. Te lucis ante terminum. We're in no rush. Bravo. Good. Let's sing that again, please. Sing that again. This time on D. No text. D. We're right when the harmony begins. D. 1 and 2 and 3. Good. Can everyone do that again with more authority, please? 1 and 2 and 3. Better rhythm. 5, D. 1, 2, 1. Good. Sing that on text. Text now. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep going. Now the chant that follows here. Don't turn around. Don't turn back. Don't turn back. It's at the bottom. Here we go. On do. 1, ready, and. Break. Again. Wait for me. Don't be in a rush. The beautiful thing about chant is we literally have nowhere to be. That's also great, right? This music is truly suspended in space. It is the anathema of everything in our modern world is chant. Here we go. Ready, and. Sing amen. Beautiful. All right, take out the Magnificat again. I want to do movement 1 before we leave. Review that. First off, I just want to say quick announcements. Thank you for coming out early tonight. I know some people have plans, some people don't care. There's some people in between, but to have a great rehearsal here is so helpful, especially given the shift we've made. And again, that's my second thing. I just want to thank you all for your support, for your vision, sharing my vision for this ensemble, that we are trying to make the best music we can. And, one thing I've loved about this place through the years is your flexibility and your ability to roll with the punches and to do what's best for the group. And so that was really touching to me. That's not easy for me to do, right? I like many of you in this room, I hold myself to crazy high expectations. I think I could do anything. But to understand that we can come together like this. And I think as you hear tonight, something that not only are we going to pull off, but we're going to pull off with tremendous depth and tremendous skill, right? We have big audiences, most of your family and friends who come and see us, and we want to give them something great. We don't want to have them watch a dress rehearsal, right? All right, we want to have them watch something. And this is profoundly beautiful music. And like I said, with the string players we have, it's going to be awesome. All right, let's review it first, and then we'll stand and sing it full tilt. All right, here's Magnificat, please. Movement 1. 3, and. Good, again. Half note gets 2 beats. Here we go. 3 and 4. Go, go, go. When we get to that Snoom Forte, two things. Can we look at bass and soprano starting at measure 8? Bass and soprano measure 8. Sort of awkward spot, but it makes sense. You'll see. There you go. Bass and soprano. 3 and 4. Three, 4. Don't come. Good. Make sure that's in tune. Now, can I hear alto and tenor at 5? Alto and tenor at 5. And that's where we jump over each other here, right? So let's make that happen. 3 and 4. Yeah. Magnificat. Altos, you can honk here. Honk, honk. Altos, you can give a little more honk here. Here we go. 3 and 4. Yeah. 1. 2, 3. You know what I love about the Baroque era is the term itself is from this Spanish word. This Portuguese word. Anyone know this? And the Baroque is an oblong pearl, right? So that's where we get the word Baroque. It's from this word that means an oblong pearl. So something beautiful that's misshapen. Something beautiful that's something's not quite right. And Baroque music is that. From Monteverdi to the end of the era with Handel and Bach, right? It is the oblong pearl. So it is something pristinely beautiful, but that has edge and grit to it. So do not treat this music like Mozart. You can honk on this music. You can sing this music. You can toss this music against a wall, and it's going to bounce back at you, right? And so that is my hope for us, is that the goal of the Baroque musician was not for everything to be perfectly in place. The goal of the Baroque musician, they wrote this. I'm not making this up. I promise that you could read the letters. The point of this era of Baroque music was to move the listener, was to make the listener feel something. So you are in one of those great Baroque Gothic churches with the painful statues, the stained glass, the 7 last words of Christ, all that stuff. That's what this music is. Stand, sing the opening movement like that. Here we go. Be an oblong pearl. Here we go. Eyes up. Come on. We want to sing this first entrance. It's got to hit me in the face. Hit me in the face. When I hear the paper start wrinkling, I know we're ready. Forte. Have a great week. See you all. Bye. Great work tonight. Thank you, gang.